Alright guys, and welcome back to Armoured Warfare, and today we're bringing out the Leopard 2AV, and I have not done a video on the 2AV, and I'm quite disappointed about that, because this thing is a very, very good machine, very good. It's a mobile vehicle, very quick, it can accelerate up as well. For an MBT, that's very useful to be able to be that sort of quick. It's got good traverse speeds as well on its turret and its hull, as well as its front armour, the turret front armour being very strong. And I'm going to demonstrate to you in this game how strong the front turret armor can be, and one very good spot on the map, River Point, which you're on today, where if you're on this side in this tank, this spot is for you, and I'm going to take you there right now. The hull armor is also very adequate for what it needs to do. The upper glacis bounces a lot of shells. As you can see, it's very well angled. The lower plate, yeah, it will bounce rounds, but the MBT-70 can penetrate your lower plate. You got to be careful of the lower plate on this thing. It can be penetrated. The side armour of the turret it's alright. It will bounce a couple of rounds here and there, but it's not brilliant. And the hull, side and rear is not very good at all. This is the spot I was talking about. Very good. I'm spotted. Alright then. And we take a shell straight in there. Straight bounces off. Just going to keep on spying for any enemies. T-72A. Tasked to take some rounds there from an autocannon. Not doing anything. I think that's AP it was firing there. Not too bad. Another thing as well about this tank is its 105mm gun is very decent. Very decent gun at all. There you go, bounce a T-72A off the front. The gun it's decent, yeah. It does about 400 average damage or so. I've put on a couple of retrofits, the Mark II propellant and some other stuff that I can't actually remember. But I've gone for quite a bit of damage here. I haven't gone for gun handling. The accuracy is not brilliant, I'm going to admit. The accuracy is one of the things that will lack. You may suffer from poor accuracy, but this game I did get very good accuracy RNG. As you saw there, that VBL hit me, and, well, I just put a round straight through him. He stopped firing and ran off. T-72, there you go, through the side, 412. You will see that the accuracy isn't as bad as everyone makes it out to be, but don't rely on your accuracy to get you done. The Leopards were accurate, but they're not particularly accurate in this game. Aiming time's decent for an MBT, I guess. It will aim on a target quite nicely, but it's an MBT, so it's not going to aim particularly quickly. There you go, where is he? Hit him, boom, hit him straight through there. Now, I did say the accuracy is bad, but this video will totally prove me wrong saying that. Fire, set him on fire while he was disappeared, and he burns and dies. T-72A. I'm just going to sit here. That VBL that we shot earlier has switched over to HE, and he's only done 53 damage hitting us in the turret, and I'm really not very worried. I have 2,085 total HP, so 53 doesn't really make too much of a difference. Still up here. The Leopard's view range is actually not too bad. I don't know the stats all off by heart, so don't rely on me to be able to accurately tell you, but I can tell you that the stats are not bad. T-72A tracked him, he fires and bounces as well off the turret. Now look at this shot. Tiny bit of sliver, and it does hit his lower plate for 421. Reload speed as well on this tank is very good for an MBT of 6.64 seconds, which is rather good. The T-72A over there only has about an 8-second reload. He's firing an ATGM now. I have so much time to get out of the way that I just back up. And in the time it took him to load the ATGM and fire it, we put 3 rounds into his lower plate. At that distance, that's it. Very good for the accuracy of this thing. It's about 0.11 degree spread, I think it is. So it's not brilliant, but it's not exactly terrible itself. There's the BMP. Killed him. 80 damage. Not too much. He's dead, though. T-72A. Now, I'm just trying to use this cover here to stop me and shoot me. I had no shot on that T-72A, so I'm just going to annoy him and blow his gun out. Damage that. Since the T-72s and the T-series of tanks are not the most accurate vehicles in the game, if they have a damaged gun, they do struggle a little bit to fire at medium to long range, so they will have to get close, which then in turn reveals their weak spots. Lower plate, side armour, etc. on those things. T-72A not being the most mobile vehicle, so you can outflank it. M60A3 over there on one shot. Oh, what's that? That's the T-72A. Right, he knows he's a one shot, and, well, yeah, he's backed up pretty damn quickly. It's a 10-11 to them. We are losing, and I have got 2 kills. Just under 2,500 damage. I'm wondering if... Oh, okay. There's the M60. Oh, the M60's just driven out the way. There's him. Yep, quickly, boom, straight through the lower plate. That was such a clutch shot right there. Quickly turned the turret and just fired, because I could see he was going out, then he stopped, and I could just see him starting to reverse. So you never know. M60A3, there we go, stopped, and straight through the back of the turret. Beautiful. Accuracy on this thing is being on point. I've had games where the accuracy has been absolutely awful, and I have wanted to kill myself because of that. It is really bad, and it really does frustrate me. But today, it's just being really good, and it really did let this thing shine. 4 kills are on at the moment. Absolutely brilliant. We just took the Typhoon's return shot there, and it bounced off. So you can see that the armour really will bounce rounds. We've taken VBL HE shots, VBL AP shots off of the T-72A. We've taken Typhoon rounds. I don't know if that was heat or AP. And we have loaded heat for this expeditionary. He's not getting away. Goodbye. There we go. Quickly finish him off. But I decide I'm going to turn around and see if I can help out the guys in the centre. Or the VFM in the centre, because he's got another VFM fighting him. As well as the two AVs and the MBT-70 down there. I'm fairly confident they're not going to break through from under the bridge. But at the same time, I want to be there just in case. There's always that just in case factor. I will stop myself advancing and getting more damage to successfully counter any attack they put through on that bridge. There you go, spot that. Oh, that VFM over there. I don't know where he's at, but he's on perilously low HP. He was last spotted on 100, but if you watched, you saw an artillery round come in to do about, I think it was 40 or 60 damage to him. So he's on very, very low HP, and he doesn't want to be himself spotted. So we're going to go and help out the... Ooh. Was that the Typhoon or the VFM? That might have been the Typhoon spotter. It might have been the VFM spotters, but the Typhoon put the round out. That could have been pretty dangerous if he'd hit us there. The Typhoon's 120 is very, very powerful. Very high AP damage, and it would have easily torn through the back of our Leopard. But thankfully, everyone else's accuracy is being appalling, and ours is being fantastic. So I'm not going to complain. Here you can see the mobility of the Leopard being really put into action here. Just barreling, I forgot my word then, barreling along on the off-road terrain at about 50 kilometers an hour we were going. Picking our speed back up. We did drop it a bit there when we hit the lump, but this 2AV ice comes out, so we have to stop and slow down. Now, one thing you don't want to sit there trading shots, guys. If there's 2 of you like this, man up and do what I'm doing. Come on. He just fired a shot and we bounced it. So we're coming along. He's going to aim at our side, aim straight at him, fire, angle. He puts the round into our side, but it was well angled enough that it was going to bounce. This guy, he's trying to reverse. Of course, he's not being proper about it. You know, he turns a bit too much. He hits me through the lower plate, though, what I mean. And my penetration's not on point. His lower track gets blown off and straight through his engine deck. He does put a round into us. I think that was into the side of the turret, which did bounce. So, his 105mm gun proving that it can't penetrate us. And us proving that if you play the tank right, and you play in the right situation and the right way, then you will succeed. Beautiful. Leopard 2AV. I give this tank a thumbs up. It's a very, very good tank. If you are thinking about going down the Leopard line, yeah, they are a bit bad to start with. Like the Leopard 1, it's got a good gun for its tier. It's not mobile for a Leopard. I'm really surprised by that. The lower tier Leopards aren't very quick to what they used to be. And it's not very well armoured, so you will take a lot of shots at low tier. Autocannons eat it. OF40 is not much better. It's got a bit better turret armour. Other than that, not really. Leopard 1A5 is basically an OF40 at tier 5. I'm not even going to lie to you there. It's basically an OF40. And it's not the best thing. I've been playing it and I've been having fun, but for new players, it's not the best thing. Then once you get into your tier 5 and 6, or tier 6, sorry, not tier 5, your tier 6 and above vehicles, they start to become very good. The Leopard 2AV, the Leopard 2, the 2A5 and the 2A6 are very, very capable machines. And if you do want a highly mobile, very, very well armoured at the front machine, you could argue for the Challenger, but the Challenger's all well-round, very good armour. But it's not as mobile as the Leopards. The Leopards have a fantastic gun, better gun than the Challenger. Basically the same frontal armour. It's very strong. And then way more mobile. Just side armour's lacking a bit. So you have to learn about that. So if you do want that sort of vehicle, the Leopard line is definitely for you. And if you already have the 2AV Ice, then congratulations, you're already one step ahead. You've got the 2AV in a premium version. But yeah, I do like the 2AV. I wish I had the ice vehicle now. I really wanted that. I might have to see if I can try and get one. Master Gunner, Ace Tanker, and the gold medal. So we did get the trio there. The 3 good medals that I always aim for. Just dealing under 5,000 damage, and of course we got the most kills, and we got the most reputation in the match. We did very, very well. And that's because we played our tank right, guys. We played it right. And that's all that matters. Don't be afraid to be defensive on your vehicle. If your tanker's got a good gun, good armour, and not the best mobility, unlike the Leopard, use the armour to your advantage. Take up a position and wait. Don't camp. If there's no one coming, then move. But at the position we were in, we could take up a defensive stance. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.